What's going on, you guys? Welcome to my first impressions of the early access build of Grand Theft Auto Civil War 1861 to 1865. So, this is my first time playing this game as it hits early access. Early access, I believe, started yesterday, which was Friday. It's a Saturday night. I didn't get a chance to actually play it since then. Between work and kids, family, all that, I haven't had a chance, and I've been like crazy tired too, because yeah, it's a lot of stuff. So, excuse me. So I know they added a new campaign, which was Summer 1863, and I can't resume the last game that I played. It's grayed out here. So I'm going to have to start a new campaign. And I'm not going to really invest in these campaigns because I'll be honest, there's going to be patches that come out that's going to override, the games that I'm playing. That happens a lot when I play like Paradox games. I'll get like 2-3 weeks in and I'm almost like half done or 3/4 done of the game. And then the patch kind of overrides that one. So, yeah, and you have to start new. So I'm not going to, go crazy. I'm just gonna like play with this. I'm gonna do 1863. I know Grant's at Vicksburg. I know in summer 1863, so Gettysburg is about to start. I'm gonna increase the aggressiveness of the AI to 2. I'm gonna do 3x. Why not, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right. Underground Railroad. No, I wanna do bread baskets. So. Let's just do that. So that should be enough, right? Good. Alright, start new. I'm going to be the US. So hopefully you guys are doing good to go. Staying motivated. I am definitely not. Got some really not good news today, and I'm not going to dive too much into it. I just got news about news from work that basically is kind of is giving me a heads up that this fall winter holiday season is going to be unlike any other that we probably experienced before, both in terms of sales, infection rates. People not. I don't think people are gonna go out as shopping as they used to. Amazon's probably gonna have a field day, but I think a lot of retailers are gonna have a problem, and I feel like supply and all that stuff is gonna have a hard time. So it's affecting a lot of people, and So I mean, it is what it is. The news I got today, I wasn't expecting at all. Though it was just regular like meeting, and yeah, it's kind of crazy. It really is crazy. I never expected to be in this middle of this pandemic. Anyway, let's dive into this.
Or we should grow too fond of it. Robert E. Lee. Chapter 3. A war so terrible. The vast bodies of American men, in companies, regiments, brigades, armies of tens of thousands strong, marched to the beat of the drum, clashing, maneuvering, cheering, yelling, killing, perishing.
I do feel like it's a little slow. Like a lot of people mention that, like the oration, I don't know, whatever, is a little bit slow.
A war so terrible that America has never before witnessed such ruin.
Gotta get Morgan Freeman, man. Should do like a Kickstarter for that, right?
From the ill-organized, poorly drilled, and equally poorly led mass of eager amateurs thrown at the mercy of modern firepower of Migne ball, shot and shell, disciplined armies of determined veterans emerge.
Nice.
The innovations that once served bringing economic growth and spreading civilization have now been harnessed to serve this terrible war. Steamships clad in iron navigate the waterways, while troop movements and logistical support utilize railroads, transforming war itself from Napoleonic to industrial, providing...
Yeah, I'm gonna skip this, guys. You know, it's stuff that I know already. So if you're like, oh man, I want to watch that, I'm sure there's another YouTuber that actually played the whole thing, or maybe I'll do it another time. I don't know. I just want to kind of get into the game already. Let's see. Where we at? Grant advanced to Vicksburg. Good to go. And I definitely probably need to change the options. No? Ooh, graphics quality is high, so we're gonna do this. Music volume, everything looks, the rest good. Okay, cool. I like the fact that the Unity engine, like when you change that, you don't actually have to like leave the game. That's actually pretty cool. But it's still struggling. You see it like 20, 36, something like that. I have a pretty good graphics card. I have a mid-range graphics card. It's a AMD 570X, I believe, with 4 gigs of video RAM. So it's you know, it's a pretty has a pretty thick muscle right there. So where am I? It's definitely dripping down to the 10s. Where the heck is the Vicksburg? There we go. Oh boy. There's Grant's Army of the Tennessee. 75,000. What are you doing, my friend? What are you doing? This is 15 core on the Sherman. Alright, and then we got McPherson. Ooh, yeah. Alright, let's start. How many troops are in this? 17,000, and then this one's 20,000. So there's 2 units, I'm guessing here. That's why it has a 2, right? Alright, and let's go to Pennsylvania, because we know what's going to happen, right? It's May 10th. No, Chancellorsville, right? Chancellorsville is coming up. Jeez, it is dropping. I guess it's dropping more now than it ever did, mainly because there's so many more units on the screen. I had it usually the graphics on high before. Yeah. And you can see like when nothing's moving, like the map's not moving, it stays at 30. Whoa, Army of Tennessee is in contact. Alright, play battle. And just give you guys a heads up, you know, games like this, I believe, are more GPU intensive than CPU intensive. I believe there was a video I like on Linus Tech Tips, and he was kind of doing a really cool video where he was kind of like using a same CPU. I think he was doing an i5, and he did like 3 different graphics cards, like a high, mid, and low range graphics card, and they all basically had the same FPS on multiple games. So he was just the video was basically that most games now are more GPU intensive than CPU intensive, but I have a hexa-core i5 processor at 3 gigahertz, so it's a beefy processor. So it's definitely probably the GPU, I'm assuming. Okay, continue. Yeah, cool. There are my boys. So, okay, so these are the marks here. What? I could have sworn, because I saw Centerville there, and I was just like, wait, isn't that in Virginia? And then it says Bull Run here. So, and I see Mississippi here, and I'm like, wait a minute. So it looks Henry House. Yeah, so interesting. So it looks like, okay, so we're in early access. So I'm assuming that battle generator, from what I remember reading in a dev blog a long time ago, I believe, was when two armies collide, it was supposed to generate like a map based upon the terrain. I'm guessing that hasn't been implemented yet in the game. Because, yeah. I don't know. Supplies, where's the order of battle? OB. Arriving in 7 hours. Okay, so the 2 hours. Ooh, this is not good. Oh, crap. That's not good. So, wait. Grant's the only one that's there? That doesn't bode well. And it's just an HQ, I think, I'm guessing. Right? Like, it's just Grant. It's not like Grant with... I'm hoping there's some... I mean, there was like a core next to him, right? It was not too far off. Anyway, we'll see where this goes. I'll just fast forward this. Hopefully I can get some men that they'll be coming. Oh, stop hitting the bottom. So I think these guys are the first ones to come. They'll be in two hours. Jeez, man, that's a long time. And then 7, and I think this guy's even further away, right? 8, and then this guy's like 12, I think, right? 11. Daggone. Yeah, everybody's like 2 hours away. Somebody told me in the comments section or something like that I can withdraw. Like, I guess if I do this, maybe they will withdraw. Because I'm not waiting. This is, what, minutes? That would be hours, right? I guess it's not going to be too long. I mean, I don't want to, like, stay here forever and just wait for troops that might as well just leave the game, but if it's not going to be too long. I don't even know what kind of troops they have. And on the campaign map, it looked like Camp Grant was a lot further away from than that headquarters detachment thing. So, we'll see. Anyway. Yeah, so going back to what I was mentioning earlier, yeah, like this... Oh, see, they already took a thing there. I guess when they take this or that, then I should probably expect them around the corner. But yeah, this fall and winter is going to be pretty bad. Although I was told that other countries in the world are not experiencing really what we're experiencing, which, you know, I'm not going to get into a whole political discussion about who was right, who was wrong. I'm not. It's just it. Oh. But, you know, it's... I just never thought we'd be in this kind of thing. You know, when I was in the... Why can't I guess I'll have to do it this way. When I was in the doing Seaburn stuff with the Guard, you know, Bush and Obama administrations, they gave a lot. I mean, like, I know Bush gave a lot of money to Seaburn units. You know, I remember we got issued gear when we were certifying, and we were in brand new unit, like brand new. So we were issued basically the same gear, you know, any other 74 Delta MOS was given. And then I remember, like, I don't know, 2-3 months later, like they were like, hey, we threw out all the old gear or whatever they did with it, and they were like, this is our new gear, and like everything was like brand new. Like we're talking like new detectors for radiation, new like chemical suit. I mean, like the works. It was like whoa, and I remember, I think it was a colonel or yeah, it was a colonel, a full bird colonel too. It was a commander of our unit. He was saying that. What the heck's going on over here? 3rd Brigade, 2nd Division. Go up one. Okay. So this is Sherman here. So this is how Sherman's deploying. I hope there's no bugs that it doesn't. But yeah, I mean, we got all new gear, and you know, I can't kind of like give any things that happened, any like thing, you know, news or something that happened during those years, but all I can say is like the military, Homeland Defense, FBI, like it was incredible. Like did incredible work. That's all I'll say. Like did incredible work and saved lives. Incredible. And you know, I was proud to serve with such units and agencies. It was incredible, and some of the most smartest people that I've ever, like there was some Air Force, Air National Guard sergeants that like the amount of knowledge they had, just like it was shocking, and I just like tried to soak in as much as I could. Yeah, so it was an incredible time. And then I remember during the Ebola scare, I think in 2014, they deployed Seaburn units to, I believe it was Africa, to kind of manage, to kind of go there before it comes here kind of thing. And that worked out very well. We were able to stop that from becoming an epidemic or a pandemic. But, you know, I'm sure there's going to be books coming out in probably like 5 or 10 or 15 years to kind of go over all the mistakes that were done during this pandemic, to say, hey, like this could have been done, this could have been done, and stuff like that. Who dropped the ball, blah, blah, blah. It definitely has affected so much, like so much. And it's interesting, like, you know, my there's a lot of people, especially in my area, that don't take it seriously, and they're like, this is just a made up like virus. And there were a couple people in my family, like my uncle, who didn't believe it, and it was just like, give me a break, this is nothing. And then 3 of his closest friends got infected with it, COVID-19, and they didn't make it. And since then, my uncle, you know, doesn't, you know, like he's much more serious and worried about it. And you know, I keep hearing about people getting it, and some people getting, you know, minor symptoms, other people getting deeper symptoms, much deeper symptoms. So I got cavalry here. What unit is this? I don't think it's going to be a big garrison unit, right? Like, it's probably only this division. I can only imagine it's just one division, because look, they're not anywhere else on the map. I think Sherman by himself can handle it. It's just everybody's moving slowly. Like that. 2nd Division, move out. Third Division. I gotta find 1st Division. Oh, hold on. Because there's one unit coming up here. You move too fast, my friend. Halt. Dude, halt. You're walking right into the bloody... What unit is this? Oh, that's why. Should pay more attention to the game, right? I've only lost 28 guys. Only. But yeah, it's just, you know, this thing's been on my mind, and that's why I'm playing this game. I was able to take like an hour or two and play this game, get stuff off my mind, you know. But it's craziness, craziness, guys, craziness. Jeez, you gotta fall back, dude. Medium range. Come on, where's fallback? There's no fallback command, huh? Shoot. Shit, he's flanking you badly. Like, everybody's stuck on this bloody... I thought I ordered 2nd Division here. So, under artillery fire, flanking fire. It's taking too long. Why are you guys taking so long? Like, half of them are not even moving. What unit are you with? I know I moved 3rd Division. Like, I know I moved 3rd Division over here. Come on. Get it together, guys. Get it together. Don't tell me you're going to go all the way here and then back this way. Come on, just override. This is one thing I wanted them to fix, is override orders. There we go. Nice. Okay, cool. And then you broke. 1st Brigade broke. It's alright. That was my bad. Gotta pay better attention. 15th Corps. No, 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 no. Where are you go? Dude, seriously. What the? No, no, no. What are you doing, dude? So, yeah, bugs. What happened here? Then get out of there, dude. Forget it. I'm not gonna deal with it. Alright. They're just moving slow. Get the guns up. Guys, can you just get out of there? What is wrong with you? Look, they're bugged out. They're not moving, nothing. Yeah, I'm hoping with like the money that Grand Tactician makes with early access, they just hire a ton of programmers, like 2-3 programmers just to go bug hunting. Like, their job is bug hunting. They even have a little squad called Bug Hunters, you know, kind of thing. My wife was suggesting, she was like, what do you want to do for your birthday, which is in a few weeks? I was like, I don't know, what can we do? She was like, you want to go somewhere? And I'm like, I don't know. Let's see where we can go. And we're like throwing out places, and I was just like, what if we go to Gettysburg? And she was just like, that sounds good. It was 4 hours away. And I was like, you know where I also haven't been? I haven't been to Fort Ticonderoga area. All right, and they got two things that I want to go visit. They have the Star Trek original series museum there, where you could sit on like the Captain Kirk chair and get like picture taken. I want to do something like that. It'd be kind of cool. I grew up with original series, so it was good stuff. It was good stuff. It was incredible stuff, man. I have like my earliest memories of that, and it was just awesome. And I'm watching the new shows that they have on CBS All Access, and it's really good. It's really good. Like, it's kind of hilarious when you hear I don't know, Picard cursing and stuff like that. You never heard that in the Next Generation, but anyway, you see they're moving this way. They're gonna try to come flanking me. It's all right. I got you. Come on, 2nd Division. Do me a favor. Oh, come on. See, it always does that. I don't know why. See if we could beat them there, or at least engage them. But yeah, so I was thinking about going there, and then my wife reminded me. She was like, you do realize if we go to New York, we have to quarantine for 2 weeks before we can even go out. I was like, oh, that's right. So, and that's because what was happening was, I think early in the pandemic was people in New York were going to Florida, because a lot of people in New York own houses in Florida, so they went down to Florida. And then once Florida got hot, they went back to New York, and it was just like, it was bringing the numbers up in New York. So they were like, listen, you come to New York, you have to like quarantine for 2 weeks. And so because of that, my parents couldn't come down to celebrate my son's first birthday, which really sucked, because my mom and dad get like a week off. That means they would have to come down here, spend a week, and then go back north and then spend 2 weeks in the house before they can go to work. And there's no way you can take 3 weeks off from work. Forget about it. You're not going to be able to do that. So that was out. And then my wife reminded me. I was like, oh, that's right. We can't go to Ticonderoga. And I'm like, that's great. So... And it's kind of crazy because, like, a lot of places I go to, I was going to work one day, and I walked into a gas station to get gas. I was going to put 20 on one of the pumps. And where you going? Don't go too crazy. And I walked in with my mask, right? And this was like in the middle of the sticks, and they all like looked at me like I was like from Mars, like, and they were kind of like. Like looking at me like I was like from a different world, and I think they were like looking at my mask, and because nobody there was wearing a mask pretty much, and I don't know, it was just funny. Like, you go out into the rural areas and you rarely ever see anybody have masks, or in my area, this is Virginia Beach. I mean, they consider it a city, but it's not really a city. I'm from Brooklyn, so that's a city, right? And we don't even call Brooklyn a city. We call Brooklyn a borough, right? New York City is the city, right? Like Manhattan. That's what we call the city. Anyway. I love those animation effects. Alright, so he has some guns here. I'm going to have you guys lay down to avoid any... And I'm going to bring some guns over there. Alright, so once I get... So this is 1st Division. 3rd Brigade. Second division. Okay, so these are all second division. Alright, so what I'm going to do with the second division is I'm going to push them forward. In fact, I'm going to move you over here. I really wish in this game that you can just like select multiple units at once. That would be cool. Moving second division forward, and I have third division down here. And who the heck is that Sherman? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna issue new orders. Third division is gonna head over here. Now normally I would hit the division commander and have him you know, and just do the whole thing just with the division commander. I'm not going to do that mainly because I know if I move the division commander, he's going to move this artillery. Or one of the artilleries that I have, that's third division. I wish I could detach and just have like a artillery battalion kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so what do we have here? We have artillery guys from Soup's detachment. I got Smith's artillery. I got infantry here. Alright, get these divisions in line. Ooh. See, I hate that it does that. Wish it didn't. Ay, ay, ay. No, no. Sometimes it's hard to... There we go. Just stay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to break the artillery here because I don't want to have my guys go into that artillery face forward because shot and shell, you know what I'm saying? I don't want canister. Let me just zoom out a little bit, make sure I don't have any other guys coming. I know I have Grant somewhere over there. I could take this whole thing with the 15th Corps, so it's no big deal. 3 divisions is all I need. It's all I need at the end of the day. Are they running? They're running. Alright. Move forward. We're gonna chase them, boys. Oh, come on. I hate that bloody road gets in. See, look. It gets so daggone. But yeah, so I was thinking about doing that. I'm probably gonna think about Gettysburg. I'm thinking. I haven't been there this year or last year, and I feel like I need to go there. So Gettysburg is going to be really good. I just feel bad for my wife, and I was telling her, I was like, man, if we go to Gettysburg, you know, I feel bad because you're not interested in the Civil War, you know, like, you don't have any interest in it. She was like, yeah, but, you know, we can walk around downtown, and to be honest, downtown is incredible. Like, there's tons of shops, and she loves to go shopping for, like, knickknacks and all that stuff, so that's going to be good for her. Do I have the height advantage? Let's go right here. There we go. Move forward, boys. Did I move you guys? I thought I moved you guys closer. I need you guys move here. Oh, no, it was these guys. Alright, I'm gonna have a lot of cannons focusing on these guys. Come on, let's move. I'm gonna move you guys too. of the whole artillery caged right here. Charge bayonets. The only problem is, like, when I think about going to Gettysburg, I'm like, oh, I'm excited, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It's what stores are going to be open? You know, like, is the museum open? I don't think the museum is open. I know the battlefield you can walk around because I do some Facebook groups for Gettysburg, and people have been posting stuff, so that's going to be nice. But yeah, it's just crazy, man. Just, you know, if things don't improve work-wise, and if what I was told is going to happen, I'm going to probably have to go on. I'm going to see if I can re-enlist somehow. Maybe go up to New York and go into my old unit. Because I know my guys over there, I think they've been on active duty since like March or February. You know, they literally were doing the COVID thing, I think, to like June, July, and then last couple of years or last decade or something like that, the, what do you call it, the, you engaging? Good. The lakes, the Great Lakes have been flooding constantly and really bad from what I've been hearing. So they ordered the National Guard, the State Guard, Naval Militia, Air National Guard all out there to control it. I think with the Army Corps of Engineers too, so they try to do that. Look at all these guns I got coming for you. What are you doing? Where you going? Look at this. Who countermanded my order, man? I don't like that. You do what I say. Do as I say, not as I do, huh? Jeez, they must be getting 84 casualties. Look at this. How bad for their brigade here? Oh, it's not too bad. Really bad spot for the AI to be in. I got more artillery than they do. I'm gonna concentrate everything. I'm gonna see if I can break them. 400 casualties, jeez. It's about 500 casualties versus my, how many you got? You got 48, oh, 63. Well, I'm doing very good, guys. Very, very good. You know, I was kind of going over I was going through YouTube, and they came out with this new, I mean, it didn't come out officially, but I got very interested in this, and they were talking about a new phone on Twit. It's a tech podcast called This Week in Tech, and they were talking about the Pine phone. And if you guys are not familiar with what the Pine phone is, it's done by Pine 64, I believe is the company, and the Pine phone is basically a Linux phone, and it's very early in beta. It's kind of like this game, and basically you're going to be able to run Linux on your phone, and it looks like Android, but it's actually Linux, and you can do whatever you want. It's a full OS. You can change OSs as you want. I'm a big Linux guy, so, you know, so that is very attractive to me. I like OSs that have the Linux kernel and the Unix kernel, right? So like Mac OS is based on the Unix kernel. And all that helps with, like, you know, security and and stability and all that stuff, which I'm not going to dive too much into it. So that's why I love Mac OS and I love Fedora, and thinking about a couple of the operating systems I want to try, but Fedora is my main one. I was actually looking for like a Linux laptop, just to play around, just so I can have like a dedicated Linux unit that I can just probably have around the house. You know, maybe get like our little ones used to Linux and stuff instead of Windows, right? And I found like 2 or 3 companies that do Linux laptops. Oh wow. What the heck happened here? Why is this guy detached? That's weird. And this guy is bugged out. Why? I don't know, this is weird stuff. Come on, this is the second or third time I'm issuing that order, man. Do I really have to keep him that close? Alright, I guess. But yeah, so I found this company, I think it was System 76, and I was like, ooh, maybe I can get a good Linux box for, I don't know, a couple $100, you know, and $400 or $500, you know, just something to play around with, something that I can always just keep up on Bash. I can do Bash on my Mac, but just so I can keep my IT skills. Nice, good. So they had 10,000 men, I had 51,000, I lost 500 men, they lost 2,400. That's a good, I like that. Yeah, they lost a lot more. Major federal victory. But yeah, so I was going through that website, man, and the prices were like expensive. Like, you can get I don't even know if it was a metal or plastic build enclosure, but like the laptops were like closer to $2,000, and I was just like, wow. I would figure with Linux, you know, you're not paying for the OS, so I'm like, why am I paying so much more? Like, you can get basically the same specs on a MacBook Pro for hundreds of dollars cheaper, from what I was looking at, and have a Unix-based OS. And I was just like, I guess it's probably because it comes down to value, right? Like Apple can make a lot of MacBook Pros and get the prices where they want them, but I guess a small developer, a small manufacturer doesn't get value, so the price goes up. So, and yeah, I know some of you guys might say, well, get a Dell or get a HP and then just you know, flash a OS on there. And yeah, I'm not buying Dell ever, HP ever. Like, I've been there, never gonna do that again. I worked for Microsoft. I know the let's just say that Dells are Dells come back often. I'll just say that. Dells come back quite often. And I don't want to whoa. Okay. I guess this is Chancellorsville. But yeah, I'm not on the HP Dell bandwagon. Just no. I am interested in Razer, but you know, I don't want to put, like, they don't have Linux, so I would have to. I don't know. I just want out of the box Linux on there. I don't want crapware on there. The stuff that HP Dell puts on there, yeah. And I don't want Windows at all ever. So I love that, you know, like when you buy a Mac, like there is no bloatware, there is no keylogger baked in. If you guys are not familiar, Windows actually has a baked-in keylogger. Mac OS is clean. It's just clean. I like that. And just like Linux, if you load Fedora, right, like Fedora is clean, like right out of the box. What? Okay. So I guess I won. Oh, good news too. So if you guys are like a Mac/Linux guy like me, the developer posted on Twitter that they are going to come to different platforms, because this is a Unity engine that this game is built on, and literally all they have to do is just compile this game for Mac and Linux. From what I hear, it's like very easy to do that. I was talking to Lock and Load developer, or the publisher of Lock and Load, the owner of Lock and Load, and he was saying that it's very easy to build a game on like Unreal and Unity, and then just quick, like it's very easy to just like port it to different platforms like, you know, Mac or Linux. You're literally just recompiling it, which is awesome. So that is awesome. I just realized they're I know I'm going off topic and just going back and forth, but they're having a Gettysburg reenactment. I think it's this weekend, right? It's the 24th. I missed it. Retreating in Panic? Okay. So this is Fredericksburg, right? Yeah. And then here's the Army of Northern... Oh, come on. Seriously, again? I hope this actually works. Okay, I guess not. Well, I'm gonna probably end it there. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end it there. Actually, let me go back in and see what this is. If it'll go right into the battle. Again, this is early access. I gotta mention that. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to continue, so it's all lost. Dang on. Yeah, it didn't save it. Well, good thing that I know it's in early access. I'm not putting all my hopes in on a campaign yet. So, but yeah, I totally missed the Gettysburg reenactment. Was this weekend. I'm assuming they didn't have a lot of reenactors come, so it's not like that big of a loss, but it kind of sucks a little bit because the reenactments is good, but like I'll be honest, like the night is better, you know. And the reason why I always say that is like you have like Union soldiers and Confederate soldiers in the town, and I don't know, it just something feels very what's the word I'm looking for? It feels very small townish, I guess, like everybody, like it's a community kind of thing. I guess maybe it's I'm from Brooklyn, and I'm not used to like a town where there's only a couple thousand people. I don't know, but yeah. So I mean, it's things that I'm not there. You know, I really love when the reenactment is there and they have like reenactors that they sing in the town, and it's really awesome, especially when you're having a beer and watching them, and it's just like they sing the Civil War songs. It's, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick look. I was hoping to play Chancellorsville, but I'm probably just gonna do something like this. Ooh, Wilderness. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna end it here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you then.